The sun rises every day, through panes of glass shining light on broken longing memories and images distilled, wanting, hoping, waiting for a sign of happiness within them to spread like a sickness, all captivating. Please don't let me fall. A white framed still of emotion, a girl with a boy, sitting closely for the laughing, blinding lightning in a moment. Rose petals in late nights were embedded in her eyes, imprinted forever. Something young, new, and naive. But what was love? Giving someone the power to crush your heart and trusting them not to? That wasn't what she was thinking about when she was unaware she was spiraling down, getting tangled in a safety net, ropes crackling and tearing. She smiled constantly, and stitched upon his face was an unknown, happy, and relaxed apprehensiveness, knowing and not what he was getting himself into. At a party through mutual friends, he found her in a room and kept the anxiety monsters crawling up her spine at bay. Through jokes of Harry Potter pickup lines and humming melodies she didn't know she needed, he turned those echoes of overwhelming chaos into a whisper. Miles away, months gone by, talking every day, she had sad thoughts, dangerous feelings like words turning into bad habits, giving in, a boyfriend, a word that sounded strange, but societally right and self-improving. She was loved. Therefore, she didn't have to care about not loving herself. Someone was there to do it for her. One thing she wasn't expecting is how drastically different love was. How easily someone could just change and take over her life. It made her wish she'd known about the good pain that came with it. That no one's love is ever the same. That's why she didn't expect it. And just because yours is your own doesn't make it any less feeble. She'd wish she'd learned that instead of comparing her relationship to others. Unwilling, nervous, scared, and wanting. Infatuated with time striking just right, as a rainbow light gleams into the eyes of the most beautiful color she'd ever seen. Unrelenting fragments sitting on the beach at sunset. Swinging high on a rope swing tied to a branch in a tree, symbolizing the weight one of them was willing to carry, the strength that overpowered her heart. Watching movies in the middle of the night. Tiptoeing from one room to the other. Letting the years of age just strip away as they decide that play fighting with pillows and wearing matching animal onesies is a good idea. Holding his hand as he'd drive, singing loudly as the sun set on a day that was cast like a dream. Love is eating each other's favorite pizza. Moments after the first bites were ripped off and the second their lips touched for the very first time, from the very first day, she saw it all about to happen. Like a flash in the wisp of a waking tsunami. And those eyes that she looked into, she'd memorized those mountains in lines of hues encapsulated in desire, staring back and asking a trillion questions, never speaking before the closing blackness engulfs the essence of forgiveness. For hurting the thing one loves most is easy when they've already been hurt before. At least in one's mind, it wasn't hurt that they thought that they were causing.
but opportunities for little better nothings.
Chance for something more with someone new. The feeling like 1,000 needles pulling her down through the ice-pierced water, drowning her in a sea of regret, shame, and wanting. Those moments that make the hurt painfully more ungrateful, the betrayal of a best friend.
But with one wanting the best for the other and thinking it's not them, what if it was? Muscles aching, lack of a voice, functionality, feeling worthless despite the agreement in the addiction of love. Something neither of them were sure they even knew the definition to, but felt they captured something close. Once again, the overwhelming monsters reclaimed the mind of a girl and began crawling back up her spine. She delved into getting lost in the dark pools of dried ink, trying to make herself feel better, wishing love were like her thousands of stories, disbelieving them now, making them only edges of pages, all poisoned knives, slicing paper cuts into her heart of truths and lies.
Not loving him was like having one's hands being covered in soap suds, dripping slowly at the edge of a sink, not wanting to be washed clean. So thank you for teaching me to love. Its absence has taught me things I've never known, like smiling at myself when I see a reflection of innocence gone. Love taught me to love myself. Love to make one love themselves isn't love before knowing who you are at all. And a Polaroid still hangs in the sunrise of every morning. Secret conversations and broken hearts forever wanting more. In the frozen moments hanging in a window as the sun sets. Never moving, holding on to something broken, gone, and not forgotten. But if love was loving you, and I didn't wish for it to end, why was I feeling guilty for feeling the way I did when I first saw you when she smiled back at me? Maybe I'll never know.